Typical being late. No, I my other grill just sold, so I had to deal with that. So yep, down to one grill now. But anyway, true to my word, like I always am. Here I is performing an instructional video for Hillbilly Hard and Bolar. Oh, just to show you the difference in bark. White oak, red oak. See that red oak? Bluegrass in the woods, please. 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 Please don't do this. Please. You said that 1,000 times a lot. You know what? I'll get a new fucking battery. Alright? Alright? Red oak. White oak. The bark on the red oak is smooth. It doesn't really flake off in the firebox. But as you can see, this white oak, this will heat up and start flaking off. White oak is more porous. Red oak is more dense. Red oak is a harder wood than white oak. Now let's get to the fire management. Here I have an offset smoker. This is all I use now. Why? Because I have too much wood to use charcoal. Offset smoker. Let's get to it. Here's your firebox. In the firebox is a grate. In the grate, you could do two things. You could heat up, you can get the charcoal chimney out, throw some charcoal in there, light up some newspaper, and wait till that charcoal reaches its fulfillment. And then dump it here in the promised land. Or you could do what I do. I got some white oak right here. We're just gonna go ahead and stack this. All right. Boy Scout style. One piece this way. One piece this way. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and cross it up. That way, that way. Huh? You see what I'm doing? You see this? I do this every day. Fucking listen to me. Take another piece, go across it like this. Like, Alright, so I'm building a fire. You don't want to put it too close. You want to leave some spaces. You want to leave some spaces so that the flames can lick up in between there. And for the sake of it, I'm just going to throw another piece of wood on top. Get the little pieces right there. So you see how I got that set up right there. I don't use a bed of coals, but you can. You probably should. It's easier for people that don't know what they're doing to start it that way. Yeah, cheat code. All right. This is why you buy the good shit. Watch how this works. Yeah. See, it's a door. All right, got the door. And this is exactly what I'm going to do. Hand. All right. We're going to let that sit there. We're going to let that heat up. And it's going to catch fire. Once again, this is oak. So we're just going to go ahead and let that do its thing. Has a button on it so you don't have to keep pressing it. And this right here is your damper. This is your intake. For the whole cook, you leave this bitch wide the fuck open. Alright? Leave it wide open. It also helps for some weird reason to open the cooking chamber. As you can see, we already got smoke coming out the smokestack. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. This right here is the pan. I put water in this pan, not because I think it's going to moisten the food up, but so it can catch the grease. You don't want grease all in the bottom of your cooking chamber. That's a good way to start a fucking fire. Even though I've never seen that happen before. Oh, these tanks are like $10 too. You go to Lowe's, Home Depot, like 10 bucks. I got a bunch of them, so, you know. It's the MAP gas. It burns hotter than propane. Here's the wood right here that I just split this morning. So this is actually green wood. Still a lot of moisture. Has a high moisture content. But all that's cooking wood. You can tell by the size of it. I make custom splits to fit in a chamber, not a chamber, but in a firebox that's this small. A lot of grills with a higher price ones have a bigger firebox. They don't sell wood splits like this size that are perfect for my firebox, so I make them. I make them myself, no problems, only solutions. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the plug on this and see if we keep our fire. So what you want to do while that is doing this thing, you want to go prepare your food or do whatever you got to do to it. It's just like charcoal, same process. But you need more flames. Some people, they get the fire started, they close the lid, throw the food on there, and just let it roll, and then it tastes like creosote. Now you want this to burn off. This essentially has to become your coal bed. So just let that do its thing. You don't rush this process. BG looked like a janitor with those coveralls. Yes, I'm the facility maintenance guy. We're gonna go ahead and help it out. See that? There we go. Now I'm doing this with oak. Typically I do this with maple, and you don't have to leave the MAP gas on there that long to get the maple going. But since this is oak, it's a lot denser. Cherry, the fire would have been raging by now too, but I had oak out, so I'm gonna rock out with my oak out. So it'll probably be like another 5 minutes that I let this go. And then once I get my better coals from this, hell, you could throw this on. This is just pieces that I debarked. I use this in my fire pit over yonder, which I have going on right now. But you can cook with this too. I don't sell nothing with bark on it though, unless somebody was like, yo, leave the bark on. Like, that's my favorite part, son. Leave the bark on it. But yeah, this is what you want. This is what I want. See that? That's beautiful. So now I put it over there on that pallet, let it season up. This type of stuff, it only takes like a week to season up. But if you got a good fire going in your firebox, you could throw this on there right now, which I will do. I will demonstrate that. I'll be using the green stuff with the high moisture content. I'm gonna show y'all how to get this shit cracking. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. How's the Husqvarna running? That's a good question. Hey, Dulo. Yep, yep. I did have that bitch on. Let's see if that bitch wants to. You good? There you go. Good boy. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. It's a good boy. What did they say? Professional 545 Mark II Auto Tune. Not bad for a $600 saw. Yeah, so that's how Dulo doing. The Picaroon is doing good too, thanks for asking. 2-stroke, shouldn't idle wide open or off. Yeah, my dad shouldn't have walked out on me, but he did. So no one gives a fuck about your fun facts. Bluegrass in the woods. Anyway, coming along good. We can go up here and get some cherry. Let's throw some cherry on there. This is my cherry pile. You see, I got some beechwood. See, this stuff ready. This beechwood dry better than maple. Definitely dries quicker than ash and black locust. Gotta love beechwood. But all I have is these full-size splits. Like people with the 500-gallon smokers, they use those full-size splits. So I'm just gonna get some cherry. You could tell it's cherry, that beautiful hue. Check out that orange coloring. Gives your food a real beautiful color. Nothing dries faster than ash. Maple, cherry, black locust. Fuck you mean? I can let you want me to do it. Shit, shall I continue? Cypress. Fuck you mean? Red maple, cedar, pine. Fuck you mean? Nothing dries faster. Ain't a pine. This cherry it catch like shit. Watch when I put it on there. Just throw it on there. Don't do that if you're real pressed to put something on here, because it'll take longer to, the process. But yeah, that cherry, it catches. You know. It absolutely catches, folks. Yeah. I forget the numbers on this. 545, 545. I gotta remember that shit, because people are like, what chainsaw do you? I be like, I don't know. They got numbers on that bitch in there. All I know is the price. This shit was $630. That's all I remember. And auto tune for some reason. That shit say auto tune. The shit that say auto tune on it. And the chainsaw guys, they be like, what? So yeah, got the slack in my chain. This a new chain too. I switched from the Husky chains to the Oregon chains, because the Oregon chains last a lot longer. What else we got? Yep. That's about it. There was one I was thinking about getting. It said Rancher on it, and it was like $450. And I was gonna get that one, but then when this shit just said professional auto tune, I was like, yeah, these niggas really know how to market to me. Yeah, I was sold. Anything with professional on, I'm like, yeah, in my mind, that's heavy duty. In my mind, that's heavy duty ball joints with Zerk fittings. So I went ahead and spent the extra couple bucks to pick up this one. Yeah, because the Husqvarna chain that it came with, it say X cut, and it's a great chain, but it dulls quick as hell. And I was just fucking around online and just ordered, just for shits and giggles, I ordered the cheaper Oregon chains, and them things, they last. They just keep going and going and going. I stopped buying the X cut. Yeah, I stopped fucking with Husqvarna. I ain't fucking with their chains. When these Oregon chains are like $8 cheaper. See, we got them flames licking up, but it's still not time yet. If you use a charcoal chimney, you're gonna be waiting this long too. So don't think it's just because I'm using wood. Yeah, way cheaper and way better. The Husqvarna X-Cut chains are like $35 for the 20-inch chains anyway. And the Oregon chains, they're like you can get them for like shit. I've seen them for like $22 on Amazon. You can go on eBay and get them for like $21. Shit, you can go to Lowe's and in the store they're like $25. Good morning, BG and crew. What's up with you, Demon Hunter Bear? So while this is doing this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and stoke this fire. Cause I wanna burn all this debris. Oh, I should have brought this up for comparison. So this is oak too, but this is chestnut oak. Yeah, I should have brought that up for comparison. Let me go ahead and toss that in there. This gonna be wood, cooking wood, both of these. That's why I cut them so short. But this stuff right here, we gonna burn this. Cleaning up my wood yard. Gotta keep it clean. It's small, but I keep it clean. Just throw the whole thing on there, right there, 10%. Wait, this looks like a good piece. Yeah, that's a good piece. Why the fuck I put that? Oh, because it had them carpenter ants in there. You see them? See, it done got cold, so they ain't moving as quickly as they used to. That's another thing I like about the cold. All the bugs inside the wood, they either cease to exist or they just don't move. Like those little wood roaches, they just scuttle around. They're super quick. Yeah, you don't see them too much in the cold. So y'all see I got all that wood that was right here split. So I'm ready for the next load. Now I got a means to transport the wood that the tree company might decide to drop off. Cause you know the tree service, they not gonna respect your demands and wishes of only being dropped off rounds that are manageable. They gonna drop off the 3 feet wide shit. Shit, they don't give a fuck about your back. All they care about is having a place to dump the wood so they don't gotta go to the landfill. Which is why a lot of wood yards have tractors. Which is why I got the skid steer. Man. Yeah, just roll shit in the bucket and move it back here. But I will be getting a tractor. A tractor does not fuck up your yard, not nearly as much as a skid steer. So I'm gonna get a tractor too. And I seen this dump truck for $9,000. It was a Ford 350. Ford F350. It was like 2002. Had 196,000 miles on it. I said, yeah, that's nice. Big old dump bed too. I said, damn, I could pull a trailer with the skid on the trailer and just use the skid to load up the dump bed. It's fucking nice. Cause when you just get a dump trailer and you trailer your skid around, you gotta leave your skid on the property or at the customer's house while you go make the dump. But if I can roll away altogether and I'll be coming right back home, then that works. I can save myself making 2 trips. So I think a dump truck for me in this stage will be more profitable than a dump trailer. Because I already got the equipment trailer. Now I need something that my skid can dump into. How big is your property? It's not big. No. We're doing small things over here. So y'all see how I got this, right? I don't know how good y'all can see that. Let me try to stand over here. So that's pretty much cold the fuck up. It's cold up. See, I got them flames going. And this is about what you want. Still not there yet though. But let's go ahead, close the cooking chamber, close this, and I'm gonna demonstrate with the smoke. I don't know how good you can see that, but it's still billowing out that. It's not thick white smoke, but it's white. If you like a heavy smoke flavor, then yeah, this is for you. Like, it won't taste like creosote or none of that nasty shit, but you'll really taste, you know, it's gonna be smoky. Ain't nothing wrong with that type of smoke, not really. But me, I like it a little bit thinner and a little bit bluer. So we're gonna go ahead and open that back up. Wait a couple more minutes. I'm gonna spread it out. Throw this last piece of cherry on there, and we're gonna watch it catch. Also, get you a long pair of tongs so you can do some fire management. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you just gotta do one of those moves right there. Let's help move that. Got them flames. Go ahead and put that cherry on there. Ooh, that smells good. Go ahead and drop the cherry on there. And get it cracking like that. Get a nice pair of good long tongs. Good and long so you can do this. See that? I'm kidding. Once BG went on for over an hour how Virginia is the best state. Virginia is the best state. Virginia is the best state in the entire fucking country. I stand by that. All right? This is what you want, guys. Bolar Bear, Hillbilly Hard. This for you. This is what you want your fire to look like. Right here. This is it. Don't worry about the temperature. Don't pay attention to this. This gonna get you fucked up. And it's not accurate. You don't need no thermometers, none of that shit. Let nature, let the fire do its thing. Once you put your food on there, it's in the fire's control. If you want lower temperatures in the cooking chamber, use less wood. Like this right here gonna get you anywhere from 350 to 400 degrees in the cooking chamber. Right here. If you're doing fish, go ahead and add some more. Now let's look at the smoke. Let's close this. And like I said, leave this open. You leave this open so the fire can get oxygen. If you want a heavier smoke, once you got a good roaring fire in here, you can go ahead and close that, depending on how smoky you like your food. But when I'm just getting going, I leave this wide open. See that? That's what you want. And that's good smoke right there. That's good, clean smoke. No state income tax either. Tennessee sounds base. Nah, Virginia's better. Virginia's better. Then the one guy that was talking about pre-ashes splits, No. But what you can do is set them directly over the fire like that. This firebox gonna heat up and it's gonna practically cook out the moisture from whatever you have on it. So if you got like a pan, you can put a little baby pan right here, do some eggs real quick, or melt your butter and your maple and mix that up. But what I typically do is I'll throw some wood on there, and when I'm ready to add a stick, yeah, you just shove it right up in there and you good. See how I did that? 10% right there. Put it in the cup. Don't be afraid to get in here and manage a fire too. You gotta, yeah, don't be afraid. You have to do your tongs like that every time. So that's gonna be good and real smoky. And if you got an offset, you could practice doing this with like some hot dogs. Go to the store, get some cheap hot dogs. Any fucking thing, it doesn't matter. Don't put a fucking brisket on a smoker you don't know how to use. You know. Yeah, Virginia the best state because Virginia has the best birds, the best people, the best wood, the best restaurants, the best food, the best selection of women, the best jobs, the best used equipment, the best used trailer prices, the best used skid steer prices. Virginia is the shit. I don't know what the hell you people going on about. Ultima drivers are too many. No, that's the closer you get to Maryland and DC, yeah. But yeah, from the beginning that was not so. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn that. And I agree, mushrooms are legal here. Who cares about mushrooms being legal when you have great prices for used equipment trailers? Who are you people? The mushrooms. Like, no, cuz this $4,000 dump trailer right here. Yeah, but the mushrooms. Like, cuz you're not gonna find a 7x14 anywhere else in the country used for under 8,000. Virginia has the best smoked brownies. Exactly. Michael Ryan, you get it. You understand. You understand. Yeah, you understand. You don't understand, you don't overstand, you understand. That's what I'm talking about. That right there, 10%. Put it in the cup right there. Right there, 10%. BG Ford Super Duty drivers are worse than Ultima drivers sometimes here. That there's a strong argument for that. And when you have a strong argument for that, for either this or that, what it boils down to is the maintenance on the vehicle. A Ford Super Duty is a lot easier to work on than a Nissan Altima. You have a lot more space. You will be a lot happier working on a fucking pickup truck than a front wheel drive, transverse mounted engine Nissan Altima. I guarantee you that. So when there's a tie between the worst drivers, you got to look at the car. And Nissan Altima will always lose. Yeah, I love working on trucks. When you're working on trucks, you have nothing but time and space to get your life together, except for when like the shit comes from the Rust Belt, and you got that one sway bar bushing bolt that you broke off, and that shit in the fucking frame. You gotta do some shit to the chassis to get it out. You gotta heat that bitch up till it glow. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, but it's 10 times worse on a little car. You need little baby hands to fix anything in the engine compartment. There is no engine compartment. It's just a fucking cradle. They call it a cradle. It's not even a fucking chassis. It's a fucking cradle. That shit got no fucking frame. I could do this all day. I don't want to though. Where you going? To Largo? Damn. I bought a damn truck recently from Nebraska and Mississippi. Damn. All right, with Bolar Bear in the building. So let me get back to this. Damn, you done missed it. I'm gonna leave this up though. I've been talking shit throughout the whole process though. So I want to take it down. It's not like a real clean instructional video. This shit is rough and jagged, son. But yeah, this is pretty much what you want your with. Damn. This 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 pretty much what you want your fire doing in the firebox. Like this is what that's oak and that's some cherry. Let's go ahead and spread this around. Let's go ahead and spread it. You see I got my coals. You see that? You see how this formed coals? All oak wood. You can go back to the beginning of the video, see how I started. This is what you want. This is what's gonna give you that clean smoke. When you cooking over a bed of coals like this, and it's all oak wood. When you're doing this, your food not gonna taste like creosote. That's what you want, right there. You close the lid. Leave your damper open. Yeah, leave that open. And look for the smoke coming out the smokestack. This is a smokestack, also known as the exhaust. But people that cook call it a smokestack. What you're looking for is thin blue smoke. If you want to go a little bit heavier on the smoke, you can use thin white smoke. But when it's thick and white and just billowing out, your food is going to taste fucked up. I guarantee you that. This is about where you want it. And an offset smoker is a lot less, well, an offset smoker is a lot more forgiving for people who roll heavier smoke, because most of the smoke comes from the smoke box and travels up. Not even grate level, just up. So when you do see that white smoke coming out, you know, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Ain't nothing but something to do. That's not even reverse flow. No, because I'm broke. Okay? Reverse flows cost up to $200 more than standard flow. So no, it's not even a reverse flow. That's not even a reverse flow. And listen, guys, he doesn't even have a reverse flow, okay? Yeah, maybe you should have fucking donated when I was rolling out the fund for the grill. It's not even a reverse flow, okay? It doesn't reverse the flow. It's not reversed. It's not even a reverse flow, okay? You gotta do your tongs like this too. You have to. That shit is law. That shit right there in the law book. Let's get some cherry. We're gonna use thin slices too. See that? Thin. Boom. Get it. Cherry. Hillbilly hard. I sent him cherry. He got the cherry. This is what he'll be using. Bam. Right here. Get the cherry. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Gotta have it. You need it. This is what you need, folks. You need cherry. You need cherry wood. More cherry wood. You know, cherry wood has a great color on it. You know, you can look at cherry wood and tell a cherry wood by its orange color. You know, nothing else has that color. It's not. You'll never find cherry wood like mine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get all this. We're gonna go ahead and get all of it. I got cherry wood, y'all don't. Y'all broke, I'm rich. Fuck you, pay me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for that. Schmack. 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 That's all I can get. This is what you gotta do, folks. You gotta come in. When you're smoking and you're cooking like this, these are the things you have to do. These are the facts. See that? Just go ahead, just put it on there. See how we gonna do that? See that? See how we just lay that on there like that? And then you cut across. Right there, 10%. Put it right in there, in the firebox. That's why you have a firebox. And since you're just getting in here, that's red oak. See how smooth that bark is? This is white oak. Look at how flaky this bark is. Look at it. That shit'll flake off on you. When this heats up, when you leave the bark on it and it heats up, that shit'll come ashing off in your face when you open the cooking chamber and get all over your food. This is why I debark everything. Everything gets debarked. I do my cooking wood how the store is supposed to sell it to y'all. Debarked, but they don't, because they don't give a fuck about y'all. I do. I'm Big Wood. Buy my wood. Buy my sheets. My wife's a doctor. Buy my sheets. This nigga Ben Shapiro selling you niggas sheets. Niggas like, nigga, we came here to wake up. We came to be awoken. Selling us no fucking sheets to put us back to sleep. Buy my sheets. My wife's a doctor. Bitch, we tired of them too. Yeah. Look at it. Check it out. That's what you want. Man, that's it. That's all to it. That's all to it. When you got flames going on over your wood like that, it's good. Just make sure your wood doesn't smolder. And in order to do that, you got to keep an eye on it. I gotta add a stick like every 15 minutes. Yeah, like every 15 minutes, just add a stick. Because once you let it drop too low and the fire starts going out, kinda, and smoldering, you're gonna get that dirty smoke again. That means it's not getting enough oxygen. Because you don't have enough material. It done burnt through everything. This is not a good guide on how to cook on an offset smoker. This shit sucks. I know this, but bear with me. And you see the smokestack. We got good clean smoke coming out of it. See that? Huh? You like that, don't you? So on occasions like this where you hardly got any smoke, oh, it's hot, believe me. Right now it's telling us we're at 350 and climbing. So if you want more of a smoky flavor, and you see this a little bit too clean for me, this all you gotta do. See, I ain't nothing coming out of that. It is, I see it, but you can't see it. This all you gotta do. When you want a little bit of, close that up just a little bit, and watch what we do here. See that? See how that immediately kicked up? That's the good stuff. That's what you want. That's what you want on your fish right there. 10%, put it in the cup right there, 10%. 10%. You want it clean, just open it up, and that stuff will clear up. Or just put it like that. You'll be all right. Will you please spray some oil on that firebox? I'm not here for the aesthetics. I'm here with a purpose. All right. A man can spray oil on his firebox until his heart is content, but he will have to keep doing that. He will stay stuck in a loop of trying to keep his firebox looking pretty. Huh? I don't do that because I'm not moist. You understand what I'm saying, know what I'm talking about? It gives my grill a rustic look. Right there, you see it. Huh? So don't you tell me how to manage and maintain my firebox. I think I'm doing a damn good job of that right now. I got Bolar in the building. I got Hillbilly Hard right here. Gonna learn how to cook with wood. That's all I care about. This is big wood, not big rust prevention. Some fucking gear oil. I got a whole bunch of that. I throw that shit in it. I throw some 80 weight on this bitch. But nah, I tried that. Vegetable oil, all that. I gave up on caring about how the firebox looked. I care more about how it cooks. And if you could smell this, that cherry really hit you. Hillbilly Hard, where you at? I sent you cherry. That's how you know, that's how you know we cool. I could have just sent you some I could have split the elm and sent you that shit. But I had to send you the cherry. I got a lot of cherry, by the way. I got so much cherry. I got more cherry than I do oak. But I'm keeping all of it. It's for me. Where's the meat, BG? This was more of a fire management video. Because I got Hillbilly Hard in the building. Bolar asked me about it yesterday. And they both wanted to know, yo, how come every time I cook with wood, my meat tastes like shit? So it's not about the meat. It's about the fire management, which is what I covered in this video. So there's no need for meat. You could put meat on here right now. It's going to turn out just fine. Good. Fish, anything. Cheese, anything. S'mores, anything you want. Just throw it on there. Brownies, you're good. This is a perfect time to do brownies on here. And have it set back here. The further away from the firebox you set your food, the slower it's going to cook. When I do brownies, I put them all the way back here. I don't cook them that fast. But as you can see, I have temps that's going to sit around 400. What if I don't have a firebox, BG? My Judge smoker didn't have a firebox. And I used a little vortex and I concentrated. All right, so basically, If you remember all the shorts I did on my Judge smoker, that's the one box style, didn't have a firebox. I removed this grill grate and put the fire, built the fire right here, and had to put all the food over here. And the same rules apply. The same thing. As a matter of fact, I cover this in a live stream I did called A Door for Oh Darn. Huh? Right there. It's right there. I've been a truther. It's right there. It's always been right there. I got the documents. No one has the documents like I have the documents. Go back and watch that video called A Door for Oh Darn. Because Oh Darn was acting moist. Talking about, your orange smoker doesn't have a door. So I had to pull it out and show him the door. But I used wood and that. And I sold that this morning. So it's pretty sad you brought that up. But yeah, somebody came pick that up this morning. This is the only grill I have now. This it. Look at that smoke coming out there. Smokestack. That's what you want. Man, throw some cookies on there right now. Just got the cherry wood going. Just got the cherry in there. That oak and cherry mix. It's fucking beautiful. Man, that shit beautiful. I'm just getting hit. Oh man, it's coming our direction. Y'all smell that? It smells better than a gold-plated heart. Yeah, that's beautiful right there. That's outstanding. You getting a big green egg, BG? No. No, I'm not getting nothing else that I have to use charcoal in. My next grill is gonna be bigger than this, probably like a little pull behind when I'm ready to start, selling the product, because nobody cooks like I do. Get on my Virginia shit. But yeah, I'm not getting no more of those type of grills. Like, I like the offset smokers. I'm young. I don't mind putting a stick on there every 10 minutes, which is what a lot of older people say. That's what the dude who bought the Bronco from me said. He said, man, I'm getting old. I got the stick burner, but I got to put a stick on there like every 15, 30 minutes. And some people just want to chill out and not have to babysit the smoker. Me, I love babysitting the smoker. If you got an offset grill like this, you're going to be babysitting. Unless you just put charcoal in the cooking chamber. You're one of those people. And don't even use the firebox. Somebody came to get some wood from me like last month. And he said he didn't even know how to use a firebox or why you would need a firebox. He put charcoal. This is what he did. The bottom of the cooking chamber was lined with aluminum foil. And he had a bed of charcoal all along the bottom of the cooking chamber, completely neglecting the firebox. Then he seen me using my firebox, and he said, yo, how can I do that? He said, that's not even cooking the food when the fire is all the way over there. And I said, that's the point. That's why it's called a smoker. It's called a smoker. All right? It uses indirect heat and smoke to cook the food and add a bit of flavor to it. Yeah, that's all you want. That's all you want. It's all you want right there, right there. It's looking good. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is, put this in here. And this green, I split this morning. Let me see if my Let me adjust. We're just gonna go ahead and drop that right on in there. Right on in there like that, 10%. Right there. Make sure this is wide the fuck open. Because when you put a piece of green wood in there like that, you need that fire to have all the oxygen it can get. And see how clean this is staying? See how clean my smoke is? It don't even look like I got the grill on. We're gonna go ahead and put this piece of oak in there too. All this is good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff I'm showing you. See how we just slide that up in there? Slide that up in there like that. Just drop it in there. Right there, 10%. Put it in there. Huh? See? We got that bad boy jumping. You see it? You see it's thin blue? Anytime you want to liven up your cook, yeah, just go ahead and pop one of these bad boys in there. That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Go to Home Depot. For what? Not wood. Hell no. Y'all can go on Facebook Marketplace, and I guarantee you, they may not have the quality of wood that I have. They may not be able to do this. Huh? They may not be able to do that. But you got somebody locally selling cooking wood. I promise you that. I guarantee you they're right down the street from you. You may have to go pick it up too. Because I doubt anybody's going to want to deliver a fucking 10-pound box of anything to you and have to travel like 25 minutes away. No, that's not how that works. If somebody wanted like this gorilla cart, this is typically what people want when they come get wood. They don't want like a 10-pound box or nothing like that. They want gorilla carts. They like, yo, how much for the cart? Or how much for the back of my bed? And the people that want regular size splits, they want cords. They want half cords, quarter cords, stuff like that. They got a restaurant. They got a 500-gallon pit. And this all they use. So when I'm dealing with the brewery that I deal with, they want this. This is what they want. Between anywhere from 16 to 18 inches in length. That small stuff that I'm using now, they can't do nothing with that. That's for the residential backyard smokers. The big boys get the full size splits. Old lady around here had a full free black oak tree. Oh yeah, I'd have been on that. Black oak matters. Fuck you mean? Black oak live matters too. What I got going on right now is that white oak privilege. That shit beautiful. Look at that. This is what you want. I'm trying to tell. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is what you want. It's thin. That thin blue smoke. You see it? I'm excited. I love teaching people how to use their equipment. When it comes to smoking, and I can deliver the product, shit, this big wood. This is what big wood all about. Because how I'ma sell cooking wood to people that don't know how to cook with wood? Shay, you gotta show them. Because people keep cooking with wood, and the food tastes nasty when I cook with wood. And I remember thinking the same thing. I switched back to charcoal too. I went and got some apple wood chunks. I was moist. This was like 2 years ago. I went and got some apple wood chunks from Walmart in that little bag. I sure did. It was like a little 10-pound bag. And I came home, I threw that stuff in the smoker, and my shit had like a film, a thick film around it, and it tasted like creosote. It tasted like chimney. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? How come I keep seeing these barbecue people and these pit masters, they just tossing wood in the firebox and all that shit working out? Well, I learned. For one, it's the type of smoker you're using. For two, this smoker is set up to use wood. Mine was set up to use charcoal, but there's a way around that. I didn't know that at the time. But yeah, it's technique. Fire management is the most important thing about the cook. I mean, the meat and the season you use and the cut, you know, all that shit too. But I mean, it doesn't matter how well you season the meat. It doesn't matter if it's Wagyu. It doesn't matter the type of cut, filet mignon. It doesn't fucking matter. If you put that good cut of meat that's well seasoned on the grill and your fire management skills are piss poor, all that good cut of meat and seasoned well and nice and $300, it's expensive, all that shit goes out the window. You're gonna be left with a turd. You could do pancakes right now. You get you a cast pan. They got the pancake. You can get. I use the pizza stone to do pancakes. All you do is coat it with some butter, stick it in the cooking chamber, and let it heat up. Once it heats up, open the cooking chamber and pour your batter, or take a spoon and just ladle it on there, and each like 8 individual, you know, pancakes. Close the lid, let it do its thing. But see, I'm cooking low and slow right now. If I wanted more heat, you gotta add more wood. At no point in time should you be messing with this. You only do that when you're using charcoal. When you're cooking with wood, this stays open all the way to the max. Do not close this. Do not get cute and try to, I'll just do it halfway. Nah, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do this shit here neither. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Back up. Don't do it. This is what you want right there. Right there. All the way open. Now, this is always open. This stays open. Never close this. I'll slap you. Don't close this. Don't do that. And when it rains, I keep this bitch open too. Y'all want to know what I do when it rains? Just like that. Just like that. You get the picture? You see it? That way when it rains, because this is sealed, ain't no water getting in the cooking chamber. And this right here, boom. Water just gonna slide down. It ain't gonna go in the cooking chamber. So you good. You're fucking good. Yeah, don't close that. You can play with this though. Play with this. You see that freshly split piece that I put up there? That's not seasoned at all. And you see how clean my fire burning? So yeah, next time you want to cook on the offset, man, just get a bed of coals going and throw some wood on there. You definitely close it when the temps start to run on you. No, you don't. You don't touch that. You don't touch that. This your damper. You can close that. You can get a little bit more of a smoky flavor. You close this. This right here is stuck on me. This the door. It's stuck. But this isn't enough oxygen for the type of cooking I like to do. So I just leave the door either all the way open or I'll close it partially and leave it cracked like this, and this will give me more smoke. But yeah, you mess with this. But when you starting to cook, you always leave that open. At no point should this be closed or half closed or quarter closed. You don't mess with that at all. I stand by that. You guys aren't the pit masters. I am. Listen to me. You paid $10.99 for my advice. I suggest you take it. Get your money's worth. You're running 350 or higher. When I'm on this smoker, I don't even care about the temperature. I care, I look at it. Sometimes it'll be all up here. That mean up. I know the cook gonna be short. I let the fire do what it do. I don't even bother myself with things of that nature when I'm on this. When you see me on my Oklahoma Joe's drum smoker, the orange one, I was all over that temp. I'm all about temp control. You mess with the dampers, intake, exhaust, you do all that. But when you on this, man, you let that shit run. Let it run. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to control the temp. This wild. This a wild Bronco. Let it do what it do. You just gotta keep an eye on your food. When the last time you barbecue? Yeah, so I'm about done. I need to burn this wood right here too. But yeah, I use that smoker every day. Like every day. So I'm like an expert at fire management and using it. Let's get this fire right here going down there. And my wife used to hate what I cooked on the grill when I was using wood at first, because she hated that flavor, because I didn't really know what I was doing. But I just used to practice. I just used to run it like that, practice the temperature management, the do's and the don'ts. I done went through packs of hot dogs that I didn't even eat, just trying to get it right, trying to get the taste right, how smoky the food shouldn't be, you know. So yeah, I got a lot of experience, not only on this style smoker, but on the drum smoker and the box judge style smoker too. I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece in here. Let's go ahead and add Yeah, always leave that wide open. Now that I got space in the shed, I can put this in the shed. Because my other two grills were taking up space, so I had to leave this outside all the time. So this been outside in the rain and everything else. But now I have enough room to put it in the shed right next to the pressure wash. But yeah, I don't care about the firebox. If you're looking for a used grill or smoker, as long as there's no like rust holes in it, you'll be alright. Cause I picked this up. I got this from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. Cause I wasn't about to spend like $450 on one of these brand new. And yeah, I gave him like one. I think I paid $150 for this, which was worth it to me. Had to drive 30 minutes away, pick it up, and it's lightweight too. Oklahoma Joe's, they make a bigger one, the Longhorn, and they make one that's reverse flow, but I just prefer standard flow. And the smell of that oak hitting you, damn, that's amazing. Damn, that shit just, I mean, just look at it, guys. This, this is, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a big smoker guy. I know it's hard to believe because I'm not fat, and people say only fat people know how to cook on the grill, but trust me, like I do this. I do this. And I'm not fat. What's the dude name? Malcolm Reed from How to Barbecue Right YouTube channel. I be watching him, and people in the comments, they be like, "Oh, I really know you know what you're doing because you're fat and overweight." It's like, it's a compliment though. Like, people like, yeah, he's a real pit master. Look at him. You know, like he can tuck his love handles in his back pocket. And people are like, yeah, he really knows what he's doing. But somebody see somebody like me, and I look like a matchstick, and they'd be like, "Oh, nah, I don't want what he got. Nah, what the hell he cooking? He don't know what he doing." But I know what I'm doing. Reverse flow can go standard if you want it. It damn sure can. The Oklahoma Joe's, they got two ports for the smokestack. You can put it back here or down there, and you come with the baffle plates. All the reverse flow is doing is the smoke coming out the firebox is traveling under the food, then going back across the food and coming out the smokestack. So instead of the smokestack being on the far end, it's right next to the firebox. People say it cooks better. It gives the food a better taste. Other people, they say it tastes the same. What we do know is that reverse flows are more expensive than, say, this standard flow. So no, I won't be investing in a reverse flow. It's pointless to me. Like, too many people say there's no fucking difference. It looks cool. That's a good way to say you got money without saying you got money. It's a way to say I know what I'm doing without saying I know what I'm doing, but no. Fuck no. I don't got time to be fucking around with baffle plates and all that other shit. Yeah, some people swear by reverse flows. Me personally, I seen some for a good price when I was looking for this one, but I just decided to go with the standard flow to I just, yeah, I'm just not sold on it. And then too, when you in like Facebook groups of like the reverse flows, and people like it's the same as the standard flow, but the price tag, it just costs a lot more. Like, some of these forums online, they'll give you the skinny. They'll be like, yeah, it's the fucking same. It's I mean, One modification people do is they lower the smokestack so it's closer to the grate. Let me open this. So the smokestack is closer to the grate, and that way the smoke passes over the food. It doesn't go up and out because smoke rises. So a lot of the smoke you see coming out your smokestack isn't even really hitting your food. It's coming out the chamber, going up, and then coming out. Which works for me because I like to go a little bit heavy on the smoke. And like I said, these offsets, they're more forgiving when you do that than with, say, the traditional box style. Go ahead, put a little piece. Just throw some pieces right there. Throw a couple pieces right there. Let that warm up right there. Oh, another thing that I can tell y'all, using oak, you'll have lower temperatures than, say, if you were using just cherry or maple or beech, because oak is a lot denser. So you're not going to get those high, you're going to have to use a lot more oak to get those high heats. But when you want to do something real quick, just throw some cherry on there, knock it out. If you want to do some ribs, go ahead and use the oak. This the good stuff too. See, I left that bark on that one. And you can't be squeamish about it neither, because a lot of this wood had the had burrow holes in it from where the worms were. Man, just throw that shit in the firebox. Yeah. No Klaus Schwab shit, but yeah, just throw that shit in the firebox, huh? Look at it, let me show you. Yeah, I'm gonna get that split up. Man, you good back there? Yo, you good, y'all? Alright, I'm just checking on you. You fucked up my yard. Yeah, you did. Fuck you mean? No, you didn't. Look, I'm looking at it. Look at this shit. Yeah, that was you. Yeah. Then who did it then? The gator didn't do it. That gator got low impact tires. Look at it, just tracks. Yeah, I'm getting the tractor. I'm getting the fucking tractor with a grapple attachment on it. I'm getting a fucking Kubota like all the other YouTubers got. I'm so sick of them fucking Kubotas. That's all the fuck I see everywhere. Anytime, I just threw the whole log on there. Fuck it. Leave it to Beaver. You just throw the whole damn thing on there. I just threw my whole life away on that log. Yeah, every time I'm looking for a piece of equipment, all I see is Kubota, 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 Kubota. All these fucking YouTuber homesteaders, all you see them using is Kubota, Kubota, Kubota. One nigga will fuck you up, hit you with a coyote. I don't even know how you say this shit. Coyote, coyote. That shit Korean as fuck, but it looked like a Kubota. I'm like, you niggas in these Kubotas. Now I gotta stack this wood in the back of the gator. It's about a quarter of a cord back here. Get this stacked up right there on that pallet. Yeah, all this white oak. All this the season stuff over here. Man, that stuff ready to go out. That's why I keep this loaded up. So all I have to do is use the gator to go ahead and put it on the trailer. And I know once I got this full, like this, and I got the back of the gator full like that, that's a half a cord. That's a half a cord right there. On one trailer, I don't do nothing else. I don't do nothing over that. I'm not loading up my truck bed. Somebody got mad. It was like, the other dude brought me a half a cord in his truck bed. I was like, ain't no fucking way I'm fitting a half a cord in my truck bed. I delivered a half a cord to a guy who wanted the wood put in his 6.5 foot bed. It didn't even fit in there. The half cord, it didn't even fit in there. So these people selling y'all half cords and pulling up with a truck bed full, unless you got an 8-foot bed or unless you got a 6.5 foot bed with modified sides that are 2 feet high, yeah, that's not a half a cord. A half a cord, like, that's a lot of wood. Yeah, this been a wood stream though. I ain't really talking about nothing much. I ain't talking about nothing much. Talking about all things wood. Oh darn, email me. I'll send you some wood out. Get some fucking wood. Cause I seen that wild looking salmon you did on the grill. That shit looked wild as hell. And I figured out what was wrong. You didn't use my wood product. So I need you to get in contact with me. Well, maybe I'll do some grading right here and shit. You know, maybe throw some wood chips down. Because when it gets muddy, it gets muddy. It ain't been too bad the past couple winters, though. Like the Gator really is, it does have high flotation, low impact tires. That's one of the things I like about the Gator. It is not going to mess up your yard. Like sometimes I have deliveries and people just want a quarter of a cord. I put all of it in the back of the Gator and they got a double wide fence. I can just drive right on in the back of their property and take it right where they want it. They don't have to worry about the grass getting messed up. They don't have to worry about ruts being left in the yard. It makes it easier on me because I don't have to just toss everything out of a trailer onto your fucking driveway. And then I don't get those type of dump trailer type complaints where people's like, yeah, you dumped it on the driveway and left all this dirt and debris and shit. Like I hand do everything. And that shows in the prices too. So but yeah, that's yeah. Lil Lo Main in the bill. What up, Lil Lo Main? The steak was good, BG. So was the salmon. That's good. But it could have been better with my wood product. You've had good. Now experience better. All right, I'm done talking about the wood now and fire management. So, it was going on out there in the world. I've been kind of closed off to the world in my own little cubby hole. What the fuck is that a fox? Yeah, that's a fox. Sitting over there just watching. Must be watching the school. That's a bigger fox too. It was going on. Small hats at it again. Yeah, anything else, but other than the small hats going on about something again? Like, was anything else? Dingo wants a baby. And I want a dingo. I was just thinking about a Toro dingo the other day when I was looking for attachments for the skid steer. I know that's what you're not. I'm just such an equipment guy. Those Toro dingoes are pretty nice. Oh, the dingo weighs about as much as that one, and it's a stand-on skid steer. It's a track loader. Got tracks on it. And it's a unit that weighs about as much as this sit-in unit does. But I still want one though. Like if you were ever in a squirrely situation where you have to where you might roll back, you shit out of luck in that. On a dingo, you can hop off. It's just a little stand-on platform. You can hop off that. But if you roll back in that in man-mans or in them bobcats, yeah, you going for a ride. Yo, you gonna be going for a ride. Gravely came out with a mini skid. I don't know much about the Gravely. Um, I don't know much about those. I've seen their zero turn radius lawnmowers around though. They got the Gravely Z mowers, but nobody even talks about those. Will you shut the fuck up? Damn. This nigga's he's on my shoulder doing this. How come you're so mean to nature? Because he's on my shoulder with that. I have a Gravely zero turn as fast. I was looking at videos of the Dixie chopper zero turns. Yo, my next zero turn gonna be a Dixie chopper. Get the fuck out my wood stack. Matter of fact, stay in the wood stack. Those birds, they're annoying, but they take care of all the grubs and worms and all that other extracurricular shit that be in the wood. That's why I leave it stacked like that, so they can get up in between there and clean it out. They eat the carpet. I done seen them eat carpenter ants, everything. Those little chickadees. Sometimes they'll make a nest up in there though. Yep. I want that dump truck too. That shit was for 9,000. It was clean too. But I know it's gonna be gone by the time I get ready to buy that thing. He up there sounded like a squeaky Ultima belt. People, how come my belt only squeaks in the morning when I first start the car? Yeah, the bird up there in the tree sounded like that shit. I like my Hustler Sport though. I'm willing to bet my Hustler Sport is faster than your Gravely. Anything faster than the skid steer, that shit slow as hell. The lawn tractor faster than the skid steer. I see why though. That shit get real squirrely on there. It was like, yeah, you don't need to do nothing over 5 miles an hour and fucking around in that and that skid. My Gravely will gap your Hustler and leave a better stripe. It depends on the lawn. Now I want to race lawnmowers. I'll race. Yeah, I'm about to start racing. I'm about to put I'm about to LS swap the fucking zero turn. Yeah, I'm about to LS swap the lawnmower. Racing mowers is a thing. I know I be seeing them. They race the lawn tractors too. They be putting axles on them and everything. They race them lawn tractors. They throw some mud boggers on the for tires on there. Yeah, they be out there. I haven't put a stick on in a while. It's probably nothing but coals now. Since I already got it going, I think I will go ahead and put a sausage on there. Yep, see, I got coals now. See, when you don't keep up with it, the fire wants to go out on you. I've been over there playing games. You gotta keep up with this. Just gonna go ahead and tuck that in there. It don't even matter. With this camera quality, it looks like, yeah, I don't have the best camera on YouTube. But it does its job. I wasn't even gonna go live today. I did this for Hillbilly and Bolar Bear. Hopefully they learn something from it. And anybody else. I did this for Big Wood. I did this for Big Wood. Cameras don't make the content. I don't even have no fucking content. I'm trying to find something to talk about. Y'all want to? I asked y'all what's going on out there in the world. I've been tucked behind a wood wall. I don't know what the fuck going on. Give me something, I'll make a joke out of it. Like freestyling, but you do it with jokes. I've been doing that this whole week. I always freestyle jokes. Winter is coming. Damn right, big wood. Go out there and get your wood. You don't have to put the grill away just because winter coming. I'll be out there, bitch, in the winter in 4 feet of snow on the smoker. How about Dennis Richards getting choked? Hold on, let me. Who the fuck? How about Denise Richards getting shot at in road rage incident? See, this is why I can't even do this. I don't even know who these people are. Who the fuck is that? Is that a WNBA player? Is that Brittany Griner's girlfriend? How the fig trees do? I mean, it's still kicking. The squirrels are over there digging up some shit around it, but I mean, it's doing like every other tree. It's figging. This shit look lonely as hell right now. This shit lonely as hell. Somewhere out there over the rainbow. Isn't that Charlie Sheen, baby mom? Yo, listen, people get slapped up every day in road rage incidents. That's normal. I asked y'all for something that happened that's just like somebody getting slapped in traffic. That's normal as fuck. I'm from DC. The DC area got the most road rage slap a nigga incidents in the fucking country. I guarantee you that. Like, it's nothing just to be sitting in traffic and see somebody get out and pull somebody out the car and smack them up. Then the baby mama get out and she gets smacked too. That shit nothing. Oh, shot. She got shot. Oh yeah, that shit happens every day too. That shit happens every day. Cut on your local news. I'm pretty sure somebody got shot. Locally. Why the fuck is Denise Richards special? What was that one chick from that sitcom Third Rock from the Sun? Is that who I'm thinking about? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Wasn't she in Deja Vu with Denzel Washington? Yeah, niggas get shot every day. Just like the other day, a Nissan Altima driver got shot for cutting somebody off in a Chevy Cobalt. But nobody gives a fuck about that. Yeah, the Chevy Cobalt owner said, "I've had enough of you Nissan niggas." He caught up to that nigga at a red light and shot the shit out of him. But no one cares. But when it's the chick who played and Three Men, what's the shit called? The 3.5 Men. Yeah, everybody's in an uproar. It's scary how stupid, angry, and irrational some people are. Some people really are like animals. I mean, it's really not scary. It's life. You don't have to be scared about it. Um, and that's life. Just don't be out there fucking around on the highway with your dick in the dirt. Get your dick out of your hands and drive like you got some fucking sense. That's all to it. And Denise Richards, I don't know what exactly happened with that, but I'm pretty sure she cut somebody off. She did something. Those Denises always do something. Like somebody just shot her. Nah, she was on one. Somewhere out there over the rainbow. 4 or 5 shots get traffic moving. Yeah, I fucking hate traffic. Traffic will ruin your life. Traffic will cause you to have a baby early. Traffic will ruin your marriage. I fucking hate traffic. When you sitting in traffic, you think of it's like all the fucked up shit to do comes to you at once. Like how to get away with murder. You just in traffic, like, why am I even thinking about this right now? Where you would hide the body, what you would do to the witnesses. It depends on how heavy the traffic is. The heavier the traffic, the more fucked up the thoughts are. You just sitting there. You just sitting there in traffic behind a lonely ass Toyota Sienna minivan. That shit is riding the brakes. When the person in front of you is riding the brakes, you really think of how to get away with murder. It's like, what the fuck are you braking for? You ever had somebody stop too long at a stoplight? At a stop sign? You ever been coming downhill and somebody stopped at the stop sign and they just sat there for a minute? Just kerchiefing? Just doing the fuck out of one, not moving? Like, yo, you want to go? You're kerchiefing right now. I want an air horn for my truck. I want a semi-automatic, a fully semi-automatic arrow shooter for my fucking front bumper. And I'm running out of money, so I have to settle for a marble dispenser in the back. When you drop them marbles on the highway, going highway speeds, that gonna fuck up somebody's life. I'll take that. Paintball gun turrets. Yeah, just give me some. Shit get real, real. Hey, Jessica. Good day. I like how y'all just say good day to each other. like we're in the Paddington Bear movie. Good day. Like like some marmalade will accompany that. Y'all just say you're the second person that said good day. I said good day. You need a go-go gadget 300-pound oak round dropper. Hell no, I'm not wasting my oak on somebody that don't know how to drive. Hell no, put the marbles in the back bumper so I can dispense them bitches when somebody behind me get the fucking around think they want to drive in the back seat. You ever been driving and somebody just all up your ass? Them fucking Ford trucks do that. Them Ford F-150 drivers. They drive, they in your back seat. You look in the rear view mirror, you don't see nobody because they in the car with you. The whole truck is. You like, damn, cuz, let me get out the way at least. You already doing 85 miles an hour. Nah, they still right there. They on your bumper. That's when you hit that marble dispense button or a margarine release button. The I can't believe it's not butter shit. Hit the margarine release button. It's a lever. That shit, that shit, that shit squirts mayonnaise. It squirts mayonnaise and yogurt. Give me a yogurt dispenser, please. I put that shit, hook it up to the bumper. You got vacuum lines going to the engine bay for it. That shit operate on vacuum. You get that shit blowing it out. Somebody riding your bumper, you could blow out some fucking yogurt and mayonnaise mixture. That shit extremely slippery. That's a good weapon. Put all the yogurt. You got to refill it. The Costco brand yogurt, the buckets. The big buckets. You in the back, your neighbor's like, what the fuck is he dumping yogurt in his bumper for? Like this shit a whole weapon back here. Y'all don't even know. Shit get real squirrely when you doing 65 and somebody just hit the yogurt release button. The feds ride taxis up here. Bro, I don't give a... I got pulled over in a Toyota Corolla, son. Nothing else matters after that. I don't give a fuck. No other cop car can surprise me that you niggas have in your state. Alright? Fucking Toyota Corolla. With no tinted windows, no nothing. Grand Caravans out here. Nissan Quest out here. Toyota Siennas out here. Those fucking Mazda minivans out here. The fucking Honda Pilots out here. Those Honda Civic drivers, they'll ride you too. They drive on your back bumper. Those Honda Civic people, it looks as if you're towing them. You like, this nigga's hooked up to the 2-inch ball on my bumper. This nigga, why is he this close to me? It don't matter how fast you're going. That Honda Civic driver, he's on you. Cops will put blue lights in the snowplow lights of public work dump trucks and pull you over and... Yeah, I don't feel so bad anymore. I like that. Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better about getting pulled over in a Toyota Corolla. If somebody pulls you over, you get pulled over in a dump truck. Nigga, a dump truck pulled you over. The shit, the dually, the shit with the dual, yeah, them joints, the oxes. They just got some blue lights on that bitch. He plowing shit. Anything with a plow on it pulling you over. Yeah, yeah. That shit got a plow on it. That shit pulled you over. Kia Sportage out here. The Kia Souls out here. Those fucking Kia Soul drivers. They drive like they got condoms on their hands. They not even gripping the steering wheel. How the fuck are you not? Get your shit together. Them Kia Soul people. The shit that had the gerbils dancing in the commercial. Like they got condoms on their hands. How the fuck? The Kia Sorrento people too. Kia's put this is why we need hoverboards. Nah, cause then the Nissan Altima drivers is gonna be on the hoverboards. Hell no. You do not want a Ford F-150 driver on a hoverboard behind you. Isuzu Tracker. Ain't the Isuzu the little baby vehicle? My Gator's bigger than that. Those fucking Isuzus. You look behind, you look in your rear view mirror, and it's me and the Gator. No windshield, no nothing. It get cold on that Gator with no windshield. That wind be whipping. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing over 5 miles an hour on that Gator in the winter time. It was raining one night. I was doing 20 miles an hour in the Gator. That shit felt like I was getting hit with shards of glass. Anyway. All right, Bolar Bear, Hillbilly Heart. Yep.